Second and 10. Another run with Martinez. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Saints first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's first and 10. On first down, they go right back to Martinez. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
Brings up second and
9. From the 31, here's second and 9. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down, here's Leonard. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
So gain of 9 brings up second and a yard.
Okay, from the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. They'll go again with Johnson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Going up top. That's caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play there for Washington. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's first and goal.
Here we go. Check.
Johnson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one caught it before.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Daniels. That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Washington. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run. This is Martinez. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Martinez. And he nearly got 3. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Taking off, he'll try to get there. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, New Orleans. Give, and here comes Martinez. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Olave is the motion man. Leonard now on second down. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On first down, Leonard. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 7. With a touchdown.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Let's go.
Once more, it's Martinez. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, New Orleans. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. Bates, good, with the extra point. Saints are on top. It's now 10-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
60 by 6.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Okay, break. Japanese.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, there's my partner, the tight end, Olsen. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Makes it second and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Let's go.
Daniels to throw on second down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Ready.
Daniels going to throw again. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run with Johnson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme?
Ready.
And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On second and goal, here's the zone read. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Commander. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are on top. It's 14-10.
That's the score. Commanders 14. Saints 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. You talk about a response after the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown. The special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Hold the ready.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
It's Johnson from the pistol. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
That's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
1st and 10.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, Jack. Go.
On the zone read, here's Johnson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Kenny Stutzman there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Got it. Ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Left thing 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll throw with Daniels. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Start this on the ground with Martinez. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Now, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. It is 2nd and 6. Now, this looks like a design run.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
3. They're down and 3. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here's Leonard. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Saints will punt this one away. He didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback.
Yeah, running with I should probably sound a head boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill.
Come on, let's go!
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go! Panther 60, Panthers!
Here's Daniel. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
16-yard line.
Get it. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Throwing again. Daniels. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
At the same 7-yard line.
On the set.
2nd and a yard.
Back.
To the air again is Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
So 1st and 10, it is Leonard. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Best. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they are not able to draw closer. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Leonard. That's caught by Martinez. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, here's Martinez. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Another run with Martinez. And he'll get about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
60 Eagles, 60.
On second down, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Let's go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. This drive will begin with a run, and here's Martinez. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here, a handoff to Martinez. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A give, and here's Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Lions. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Daniel. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Hey, we got to push it up.
Throwing now, Daniel. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's got another one. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Commanders. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The extra point is up and through. The Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10. Leonard. At deep for Olave. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
The kicker on for the
Bates
extra
now
point.
for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will cut the deficit down to 4.
The score. Commanders 48, Saints 24.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Daniels. This one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with keep it. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback. And they keep...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
We'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Here we go. Start. 19. Start.
Now Daniels. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Washington. They'll throw with Daniels. He'll air it out down the middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Off he goes. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. 17 yards that time from number 17.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 9. Another run here with Johnson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
7 Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of of bounds down around the 40. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good, and the Commanders will up the lead to 5.
Commanders 35.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Leonard gonna throw on 1st and 10. They look middle, and it's caught by Beck. And he's gonna be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
And not much there. Quick defense, held to no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. And they're 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Burton, the man on the move. On 1st down, Leonard. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Leonard. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Saints first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tackler made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. A give, and here comes Martinez. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
It's
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown Saints. It's his third touchdown catch this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the two-point conversion.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Let's go.
Now Leonard. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a one-point game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Grant. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Woo. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those
Oh, do you believe it? It is blocked. Look at him go. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Palmer now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10. And they're on the 31-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8. Hand it to Martinez, running left, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And now it's decision time, Mike. And I'll tell you, this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. The question comes down to, do you trust your offense to put this game away and come up with a first down? Or do you punt the ball back and say, okay, defense, let's not give him any good field position? It's a big decision right here. I can't wait to see what he does.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The Saints lining up in punt formation as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Get your money down. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did on everything that I love. Church. Yeah.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On play action, Daniels forced out wide, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here comes second down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
On the set.
Here is first and goal.
Let's ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The PAT up and good. And the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage.
48. Saints 44.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Palmer now to return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.
If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the street.